we awake in the morning, all five of you, plus Echo, plus Moose. Wilma, you wake up and Moose is just kind of chewing on your hair. They haven't been fed in quite some time.
No! Oh
They're a little
God.
hungry.
No!
We don't. Before we do this, is this just going to be added onto our $1,000 debt? Because we still don't have any money to eat, unless it's free.
As soon as, as soon as you say you have no money, they just rip the menus out of all your hands.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
It would make sense, actually, Bryn, that you start picking up on this before anybody else would. The bits of metal lodged in the ship aren't actually lodged there. They're kind of grafted to the hull, and weirdly enough, they're the same color as your truck, and you're looking around, and oh shit, that's a door, and oh, there's my tailgate. And then at the front, you've got the headlights and the ram horn and a crocodile head. Like, everything, your truck seemed to have been melded with this crashed wooden ship.
No way.
Oh my
Ren
God,
just,
we
like,
got a redneck boat!
He, lifts his head up to, his hat and just, holds it over his heart for, a second before putting it back on.
Riftborn peers over the side of the ship, and you see a pale green thorn shoot out near her head as she dodges out of the side of it, and she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, they apparently they've evolved. That's interesting. That's actually really... Oh God. Okay. Well, we might have to jump if you guys are ready."
Oh boy.
Boy, more jumping! Hooray!
We're going now?
Yes, I'm gonna have the aesthetic create an entrance for us, and then you start seeing the side of the ship. You hear thump 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 as multiple thorns start impaling the spelljammer that you're on. She goes, "The aesthetic is going to create us an entrance, and then we're just gonna jump. Okay, no hesitations now."
I hate this.
None whatsoever.
Okay. And she starts getting ready to leap over the side of the ship, and you see this massive jellyfish, and the Riftborn riding on top of it. They immediately go into an offensive maneuver. The jellyfish moves at an unnatural speed off to the left, going in for a strafing run, as it drags all of its stingers across numerous of these plants and drags a lot of them off, creating these scarred area where these tentacles just raked across this asteroid. And Riftborn, seeing the last of the Artuk fly, jumps.
Oh, we're going!
Last one down loses.
Is anything flammable in the area? Heavily flammable?
Yeah, you've just lit this, the surface of this asteroid on fire. Everything here is plant matter.
Rolled another 9 and a 4 for 13.
Yeah, you shoot this Artuk warrior just completely through, and it just dissolves into plant matter and little, really tiny insects, baby spider-sized, and start dispersing around, scattering into the grass.
Now, what do you need us to do? We got some mushrooms to pick.
Yes, but we gotta find the cave.
So is this the second time Riftborn has been here? I'm gathering.
At least.
Or does she come on this run often?
No, I mean, Maggie usually has me going to gather these ingredients for her. This is the toughest one. This is maybe my 4th, 5th time.
And I've never shot at you before?
No. First time I was completely unaware of their existence, so they caught my ass off guard. Second time, I thought I came prepared, but there was just so many more than I thought there would be. Yesterday is when I made it to that door. It's the only thing I can think of. Maybe I triggered something on accident, I don't know. Get out of a clearing, and you get to a cave, and it looks very much like you would expect. It's just a hole in the ground, and I don't know, probably about 8 feet wide, and pretty dark down there. You're on like the midline of the asteroid at this point.
We got headspace. Like, can we just like walk into it, or is this like a rock?
Can I fit in it as an ox?
After about 10 minutes upon entering Riftborn stands up and she goes, "That cave is real, and I am overthinking it." And she brushes away some of the vines, and as she does, the cave mouth just kind of closes behind her.
As she enters it?
Oh.
You guys were then hunted by a group of insectile-like creatures with whip-like tails and large mandibles, kind of like orb weaver spiders, and you managed to evade them. Yeah, on a 20, I think you'll be able to sniff out Riftborn, but their scent just kind of keeps leading you to that same spot where the cave had, like, swallowed her up, and across the wind, you pick up on another sort of familiar scent. You guys make it about a mile into your trek, and you're starting to realize just how hot this asteroid is becoming. It is pretty close to, like, 98 degrees out right now. Fahrenheit, not Celsius, because if it was Celsius, you would be melting.
It would be boiling.
A puddle in the ground or something.
You eventually break through some brush to what would be a clearing if it weren't for the sprawling vines that were under your feet, taking over, like, structures, tents, buildings in this area. And just beyond them, you see a massive, like, 3,000 square foot, like, big metal sperm whale. You approach the camp with everybody following you behind, and you realize that the tents are, like, wrapped up in these vines. The vines have crawled up from the ground, up the walls, through, like, flaps and windows, and covering doors, and have basically enclosed the entire thing up into the vines. And you see that's actually true for the, like, everything around you here.
Just looks, it's abandoned and covered in vines? Or it looks
Yeah.
like the vines have sprung up and just trapped everything around it in a short period of time.
When you get inside, you immediately recognize that this is like an operating room almost. It's not very sterile. There's vines and moss covering basically everything in here, except there is an operating table upon which you see a space eel strapped down with leather straps with, like, some medical tools kind of spattered around it, and floating above it, you actually see a shark-like creature with, like, what do they call it? Like an anglerfish. You know how they have the antenna in front of them with the glowing light at the end of it? It's kind of like it's like a floating shark. A little bit larger than the space eel, not quite as big as you. With one of those little antennae on the top of its head, and it is just munching down on the space eel. And when you enter, it actually looks towards you, and you see it kind of rear its head up and send out, like, a psychic shrill roar, and you hear that beginning to bounce around the camp. You hear first one small one, then a second small one, then two more small ones. And then a slight delay, about 2 seconds later, you hear a more monstrous guttural roar, and the tents all burst free, and you guys are attacked.
Oh boy.
Let's roll initiative.
Sick. Great.
God damn! Don't get him any.
I don't know. I mean, I'll just try and... I guess I'll just step back. I'll take the opposite back. I need range.
You fool! That is
Trap card.
4.
I'm gonna step back.
Alright.
Goodbye.
It tries to lunge at you, but it just gets a big old mouthful of vine. And then the 1v1 inside of the tent. Dog Wilma versus Shark. That's a nat 1. You are holding your ground in there on your own. It is important to note, Wilma, while you're in there, though, the space eel is, like, trying to break free of its restraints.
Is there any way I can get to this thing?
I think at this point, Leroy has actually created a big enough opening through the vines for this tent that you could, yes.
We're just gonna start piling in.
It's a pretty small tent, and you can already clearly see it's pretty crowded.
Everyone gonna...
I might as well run in there and try and put this thing down. It's the only combatant left. Maul strike.
Alright.
And they have to succeed on a DC 11 strike saving throw or be knocked prone.
It's already prone, but it's also you kill it. You just start, you like a dog going, you go for the throat, start fucking yanking your head left and right, and just fucking shred it until it turns into dust and insects. As you two are kind of like looking around this tent and the campsite, like this whole area as a whole, you're realizing that it was overgrown by these vines. I think everything that you're starting to realize about this planet, the creatures that you're fighting on it and everything, how they're dispersing and rejoining the asteroid, is playing into what you're seeing here as well, where the asteroid is like trying to reclaim this territory, where it's got like the vines trying to consume the tents and the creatures inside trying to, protect it or whatever they're trying to do.
I'll help him clear the area, pulling back vines. Just kind of, as I'd be doing it, I'd sort of mention like, try to be careful. I think this place is alive, I suppose. It's almost like the what do they call it? The ecosystem. It's like I don't know how to say it. It's like the whole thing is, everything's reacting, It's like the whole place.
Alive.
Maybe that's... Yeah, maybe that's how she got swallowed up. I bet it senses us.
Talia goes, I followed that space eel to observe its patterns, and I saw it go inside of a cave adorned with bioluminescent mushrooms. Here's the kicker. On our scouting missions, that cave wasn't there before. So, what's up with that? And she kind of scratches her chin a little bit and paces. Anyways, I talked with Cress at lunch today, and I told her about what I'm looking for. She didn't really care. But at least my tent's clear thanks to her, so... here's that.
Grab the stone as well as the special potion surprise tool that'll help us later, wink, and present the stone to the group for viewing.
Okay. The dwarven woman has the stone set up far enough away that you can see them, but they are laying down. And they are clearly disheveled, like they don't look nearly as put together as the last times you've seen her. And she goes, I've gone back to check on the location of that cave, but the landscape was entirely different. And then I saw something, a massive plant matter, like the size of our ship, just fucking rolling towards me. Oh man, I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't be swearing on these logs, but it's on my mind. I warned the captain that we should reconsider our efforts here, since it appears that life here is getting more aggressive, but he just assigned me a protective order and told me to chase whatever leads I had. And she kind of like sits up now, and she goes and like rubs her face in her hands, like her head. I hope I find this artifact soon. And the message cuts.
So we're dealing with an artifact now.
Dog, I sniff out the eel that was injured.
Okay, go and roll a perception check at advantage then.
That's another. 4 and 21.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Yes. A 21. That, yes. You are able to trace that eel. Instead of getting fear this time, though, you're getting anxiety. And it is actually heading towards the ship. The derelict one that is being entrapped by vines.
Oh, it's heading towards it.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Where?
I wonder if all the gambling around. Sorry, I was trying to get.
You think the vines around the ship are part of the shambling mound?
Mm-hmm.
It is the shambling mound.
Well, it said it came running towards her, and she was like, "I hope I find this soon." I think she didn't find it, and soon came.
That's actually not a bad theory. I like that.
That's my
And we're here
my
for, like,
game
mushrooms, right?
theory. I'm sorry.
What was that, Mo?
We're here for, like, mushrooms, right? Because we don't want to forget that, like, there is the research stuff going on, but ultimately
Yeah, we need to go to a
job.
cave.
Yep.
But there were big spiders, and we
No,
kind of
but
ran
imagine-
away, and then we went this way, and now we're here.
Imagine the payout we'd get for exploring this place, though. So many goodies.
I mean, it seems kind of dangerous, but maybe that research lady is alive. We could help.
Sure, we can keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. Guess we should go. They'll just sort of, like, call down the hallway, like, hello? Anybody alive? You crashed pretty bad.
After the first sentence, I'm gonna reach for his mouth to go to cover it.
Yeah, if you're not trying very hard, I think he's able to get a hand over your mouth as you're trying to call out.
What?
We don't know if they're friendly or not, and I don't want any more of the sharks or eels making their way to us.
Oh, right. I guess you make a good point. Should we go through sneaky then?
And then you are looking into the room, and you see a 3-foot tall, vaguely humanoid-shaped mushroom creature. It's got like this cute little backpack, a little walking stick that seems to be like dark purple hued, and he's got this like red and white polka dotted like mushroom head.
What are we trying to ask it?
I'm trying to find out if it's a native to the asteroid or more the ship.
Are you from the asteroid or the ship?
You see it with a trembling hand. It takes the staff that it's holding and just kind of like points outside.
Very nice.
I don't mind leading the way there.
I'm gonna look down to it and I go, "Do you have a name?"
Brindle.
We're going on. The artifact interested me, so that's about it.
As he looks
And-
into the room, is there anything about the humid air, or did it kind of already flow out?
It already flowed out.
Alright, he'll take a look at it. Ooh, another one?
This is Captain Eli Saren of the Cachalot, and an image appears of a tall, muscular humanoid in very regal captain's attire, wearing this black and gold gilded robe and captain's hat. Cycle 1. We've landed on Verdance to start searching for a missing artifact. Talia, our lead researcher, is extremely excited. I've ordered the crew leaders to keep logs of their day-to-day using these stones of projection. Hopefully we can make this mission quick, because I have an uneasy feeling about it. And he gives a salute, and the stone shuts off.
God damn, that's a 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay. If you had rolled bad, I would have gotten you good. You listen for the noise, and you see it very briefly. A glint off of a creature's eye, and suddenly the refuse kind of explodes outward, and you hear a high-pitched, chattering, chittering sound, and you see one of those Gaj that were hunting you earlier burst out.
It's the spider thing. First, we're gonna fight! No time!
You guys are being jovial. Wesley's probably gonna go down here.
Yeah, we're all like laughing as Wesley's like fucking getting ripped limb from limb.
Holy crap, yeah, I'm down.
The gauge is going to release you, and as it does, everybody else in the room sees a blue wispy strand escape out of Wesley's ears and just kind of enter into the gauge's mouth.
What?
So what does Moonbeam do? Did they change the wording on this spell? Man, I hope they did.
It's a con save.
When the cylinder appears, each creature in it makes a Constitution saving throw. Thank God. That is not going to do it. That's a 12. So what happens? It takes 2d10 radiant damage.
10.
If the creature is shapeshifted, it reverts to its true form and cannot shapeshift until it leaves the cylinder. You hit it with this moonbeam, and it immediately disperses into a bunch of insects.
Nice.
As in we killed it, or as in it can't hold a form?
It is shapeshifted.
It is?
What?
Wow. So I just found like the way to just combat the moonbeam.
The
Go
fun.
for a body.
Okay. And you'll take a look at it.
You take a look at it, and the elven woman appears again, and she is mad. She is pacing back and forth, like punching a fist into a hand, like playing with a dagger at her side. It's cycle 9 now. Captain says we can't leave yet. To hell with these logs and professionalism. Captain Eli Saren has ordered their crew to stay in a hostile environment, and our crew's blood is on his hands. The fucking woods just opened up, and all sorts of animals and plants just started attacking us. We lost half the fucking crew in just one cycle. He's ordered us to our fucking deaths, and for what? Some stupid artifact that no one is even sure exists? And you see her pick up something and toss it across the room. And the figure of her fades from the hologram, but the stone does not shut off, and you just hear in the distant, "Fuck this! Captain Eli Saren, I'm coming for your ass!" Sitting on the desk next, like hidden behind the message stone, you see just a regular old kind of... It's an eyeball, but it looks more like a shrunken head.
Oh.
It's like a shriveled up,
It's like a shrunken
gray-brown eyeball, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab the rapier and then take a look at this freaky eyeball.
You pick up the eyeball, and,
Yes.
eyelids kind of flap open, and the eye looks back at you.
His face is just like, his lip is pursed in like a straight line, and his eyes just a bit wide as he blinks a few times at the eye. And he'll give it like a little wave.
It blinks. Coming in the room behind you, you hear Brindle, and he goes, "Oh, no. And he, like, takes the staff and smacks the eye out of your hand.
Oh! Wow, what's up, buddy?
He,
The eye,
is mid-stomp on it as you say that. It squishes against the floor, and he goes, "No."
Mind telling me what the heck that was? If you can?
Hag?
Hag. Oh, bad one, right?
He nods. Captain Eli comes back onto the projection. Cycle 9. Lead Artificer Crest attempted to overthrow me and assume command of the ship. She stabbed me once before I was able to subdue her. And he takes his hat off, and you see him sit down in the projection. She screamed at me for the lives of our crew and how terrible of a captain I am. I didn't have the heart to kill her. After all, she's right. I decided to lock her in the brig and let Verdance take her where I cannot watch. During the struggle, she destroyed the spell jamming helm, so even if we were to leave, we can't. Halcyon Station's also cut off contact with us. I've locked myself in the bridge for now. and you see him pour himself a glass of something, drink it, get up, and just walk away.
Quick question: have we been to the bridge yet?
No, but there is that ladder.
I'm gonna like see one of the vines like slightly rustle in the breeze, and I'll be like, oh, that's a 0. That is possible. Yeah, I got a 0.
With a 0, you run over and you are trying to like unwrap some vines to try to get an idea of what's going on here, and you realize the body is extremely stiff, letting you know that rigor mortis has set in. And as you're trying to like get an idea of what's happening here, the room kind of bursts with a brilliant white light briefly, and floating in the center of the room is a ghost dressed in a black gilded robe, wearing a captain's hat.